One of Ghostwriters Central's specialties is speeches. We do speeches under any topic you could imagine, for professionals, for social events, parties, serious speeches, fun speeches, rhyming speeches, long speeches, short speeches. We can meet your needs. On this snippet, we're going to show you little samples from speeches we've worked on in the past, and you'll get a sense of the different subheadings that we work under. So Rhoda is going to start and do some snippets from female speeches.
Okay, here's a bridesmaid speech. I have known Debbie for her entire life, and I therefore feel qualified to speak about her today. Let's see here. What can I tell you about Debbie that you don't already know? She's looking rather worried right now, which is exactly where I want her. And here is a snippet of wedding vow speeches. Many speak of finding love as if it fell from the clear blue sky. But I regard the love we share as something not found but recognized, not new but ancient, not evitable but inevitable. This gallant force preceded our lives and has been awaiting our presence for a very long time. I hereby vow to uphold this force unto eternity with you. And here's a snippet of a graduation speech. As everybody here knows, being an exceptional student is no small matter. There are few greater challenges than maintaining an open, active, and receptive mind. Such a mind is never easy on itself. It always has more questions, it always hungers for more information, and it never settles for shortcuts. The mind of an exceptional student is constantly eager to take advantage of its ability to grow. And now we have one more graduation snippet. Cynical people like to shake their heads and say that youth is wasted on the young. I've never much cared for that expression. It's an attempt to tell young people that they are ungrateful while telling old people that they are past their prime. Whoever came up with that expression failed to realize that youth is not merely a physical state. Youth resides inside the mind and spirit. So if you fear getting older and moving on, do not waste your time seeking fountains of youth. Simply remain in touch with those parts of you that are young. And now we have a snippet from a political speech. To conceive of the future, one must possess an understanding of the past. For many centuries, human beings were tribal creatures, always fearful of veering too far from their own pack. But as time went on, the tribal mentality began to dissolve, and the race accumulated a greater feeling of collective trust. Cultures approached each other and started shaking hands. This shaking of hands continues to gather momentum all around the world, and one day in a distant future, I believe that humanity will have finally shed the last remnants of its tribal mentality. All right.
I'm going to take over and do some parts from speeches that would typically be presented by men. The first of which is a best man speech. Often jokes like this work. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Neil's brother Steve. According to Neil, one of the reasons he asked me to be his best man was because he could trust me not to say anything embarrassing. What were you thinking? The fathers of the bride are also a popular topic. A couple of segments from Father of the Bride speeches. I would now like to move on to congratulating the happy couple and to tell Rachel, my daughter, how very beautiful she looks today. Oh, and my new son-in-law looks magnificent too, which is what our family finds most important. A more serious Father of the Bride snippet is, Rachel and Mitch, you are a lovely couple. Love and support each other, remain best friends, and have a long and happy life together. May the most you ever wish for be the least that you receive. And occasionally, in terms of more serious events, we are asked to write material for eulogies, and a typical piece of material might go as follows. So may Yvette live on through each of us. May each of us make an earnest and conscious effort to carry the best of Yvette within us as we travel through life. Her warmth, her generosity, her loyalty, and her kindness. Doing so will help us to not only enhance our own lives, but to enhance the lives of those with whom we come into contact. Often when we hear from speech clients, they're not sure of what to say, but Ghostwriters Central can help you figure it out. Give us a call.